Your Excellencies, Heads of State and Government, Your Excellency Rasmussen, Prime Minister of Denmark and co-chair of the summit, the Secretary General, President of the General Assembly, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to co-chair this important summit as we gather as a community of nations to adopt a new development agenda that will guide our development efforts for the next 15 years. This historic summit is the culmination of Uganda in that responsibility. I also congratulate and convey appreciation to the President of the 70th session.
A few weeks ago, Trinidad and Tobago celebrated the 53rd anniversary of its independence as a sovereign state. And exactly 1 week ago to date, its 53rd year as a proud member of the United Nations. On the occasion of our independence, the first Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Eric Williams, in his national address, spoke of the aspirations
and governments, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor for me to represent my country at this historic summit. At the outset, allow me to congratulate you for convening this gathering and to express my sincere appreciation to both distinguished co-chairs of intergovernmental negotiations of post-2015 developmental agenda for their skillful leadership and tireless efforts. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development offers a compelling vision.
I would, Mr. President, respectfully suggest that the UN General Assembly targets 2017 to agree a resolution on sustainable finance. This resolution would set out the UN's own roadmap for sustainable capital markets, which to date simply does not exist. I suggest we convene the best minds in the UN and around the world and in finance to work out exactly how to do this.
In Geneva, we set a target of treating 3 million people infected with HIV/AIDS in less than 3 years. And at the World Bank Group, we've committed to ending extreme poverty by 2030.
So now let's see the IMF. The IMF are always telling people to be brief and to cut costs. Let's see what Madame Lagarde does now.
Well, Secretary General, co-chairs, Royal Highnesses, ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, as we say, l'unité fait la force. In unity lies strength. 2 months ago in Addis Ababa, the international community put this to the test. We pledged to secure financing to make sustainable development not a goal, but a reality for all. Today we face another moment of truth as we came together to adopt the ambitious SDGs. Our joint success will depend on decisive action and implementation at both country and collective levels. Countries can and must act at 3 levels: economically, socially, and environmentally. The first priority is macroeconomic stability.
I thank Madame Lagarde. She was dead on time, and she has also promised more money. Those who have heard of Christianity, you have heard of the statement which says, "We shall know them by their fruits. We shall judge them by what they do." So, with those few words, we have heard the last speaker for this meeting. We shall continue the...
Well done, Mr.
Thank you.
The General Assembly will continue its high-level plenary meeting of the 17th session of the General Assembly, and the Assembly will now hear an address by His Excellency Raimond Vionis, President of the Republic of Latvia.
Mr. President, distinguished heads of states and governments, ladies and gentlemen, today we, the world leaders, take on a great responsibility. The people that the United Nations stand to represent want to see if we are capable of transforming our world in order to overcome poverty and ensure a decent life for all. The people we each represent at home should be informed that all countries and all stakeholders have worked together to design this truly universal agenda. The scope of current challenges is too broad, and our vision is too grand to be achieved by any one country acting alone. We will destination and comprehensive means to achieve it. Mr. President, I am a biologist by training, but one does not need to be a biologist.
And the Assembly will now hear an address by His Excellency Salvador Sanchez Cerén, President of the Republic of El Salvador.
Muchas gracias, señor presidente.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Estimadas
President.
y estimados representantes de los pueblos del mundo.
Distinguished representatives from
Para el
countries of the
pueblo
world,
de El Salvador, esta
for the
cumbre que
people of El
definirá los
Salvador,
destinos de la
this
humanidad
summit, which will
ocurre en
determine
un
the
año
future of
especial,
humanity, is
el
taking
año de
place in
la
a special year.
beatificación de
The
nuestro
year of the
arzobispo
beatification
mártir
of our
Óscar
Archbishop
Arnulfo
martyred,
Romero.
Mr. Oscar
La
Arnulfo
beatificación de esta
Romero.
voz universal acompañará los
The
objetivos de este
beatification of
encuentro
his
mundial,
universal voice is
pues
indeed
Monseñor
in
Romero
keeping with the
trabajó
objectives of
y
this
ofrendó
world
su vida
gathering.
por los ideales
He
de
worked and
justicia
gave
y
his
dignidad
life for the
humana
ideals
que
of
hoy nos
justice and human
proponemos.
dignity,
Amigas y
ideals we
amigos,
advocate today.
que el mensaje de valentía
Dear
y
friends,
paz del
let the
Beato
message of
Romero
brave school
hemos
supplies,
logrado la
uniforms,
universalidad de los
shoes, and food.
servicios de salud pública,
We also
que ahora
now have
nuestro pueblo
universal
recibe
access to
con
public health
calidad y
services.
calidez.
They are
En
high-quality
el
services
2012,
and out our five-year
sobre la
plan
base
for
del
development
espíritu plasmado en
on
la
the
cumbre del
basis of
milenio
the
del 2000.
spirit which
Para realizar este
was
plan, El
heard.
Salvador
Thank you very much.
I thank the President of the Republic of El Salvador for his statement, and the Assembly will now hear an address by His Excellency Farah Esusimna Gansampi, President of the Congolese Republic.
Messieurs les coprésidents,
Co-chairs,
Mesdames et Messieurs les chefs d'État et de
heads
gouvernement,
of state and government,
Monsieur le Secrétaire général,
Secretary General,
distingués invités,
distinguished
Mesdames et
invited
Messieurs,
guests, ladies and gentlemen.
permettez-moi,
Please allow me,
au moment où je prends
at
la
this point where
parole,
I'm taking the floor,
de saluer le pas
to
important
hail
que
the
vient de
important
faire
step that has
par les
been taken
évêques d'Afrique
by the peace in
et de
Africa
Madagascar.
and Madagascar.
À travers cet appel,
And this call,
ils expriment
they express
leur conviction
their conviction
que le développement